What's up, everybody? So earlier today there was a leaked description of the first Avengers 4 trailer going around online. It sounds really awesome, and it makes a lot of sense for the first trailer, and a lot of people who have already read it or heard about it have been freaking out as well, saying that it is in fact truly awesome. So I did a video about it earlier today, just going over the description. In this video, I'm going to break it down and talk about what each scene means. There is no real way to know how legitimate this is, but if it is true, there are some huge spoilers, so you have been warned. There were some leaks that came out before Infinity War that ended up being true, so again, spoiler alert. I'm still giving away copies of Avengers Infinity War on Blu-ray and Ant-Man and the Wasp, some special edition posters and memorabilia. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is be a subscriber, like the video, and comment below with your thoughts and your favorite superhero. So again, final warning for spoilers, and I'm just going to read this as it's stated. If you caught the last video I did on this and heard the description already, you can jump to 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go straight to the breakdown. The trailer starts off showing the damaged Infinity Gauntlet in a field on the farm planet. As the camera focuses in on the gauntlet, we hear Tony's voice. "We were destined to lose." Epic music score starts. The Quinjet is shown landing in a Wakandan wasteland as we hear Steve Rogers say, "We have come so far." Tony and Nebula step off the jet as the remaining Avengers approach. Steve has a look of relief and says, "Tony." Tony, seemingly defeated, shakes his head and gives a friendly smirk back to Cap. Marvel Studios logo appears. We get a glimpse of the Battle of New York from 2012 Avengers. Loki is shown looking shocked and baffled as he is on top of the Stark Tower. There's a flash of a blue light as the camera pans back. Cuts to black. Next, we see the Wakandan throne with M'Baku at the helm. He is surrounded by his new Kingsguard. Shuri and Banner are seen working on a new project in the lab. Black Widow in full gear is in Hawkeye's family home from Age of Ultron. Basically, everything is thrown all over the place and broken. Nat is studying some type of map with multiple photos and locations on it. A quick shot of Thanos is shown with a long sword walking down an alleyway in New York City. The next shot is a dark hooded figure with glowing eyes, aiming a bow and arrow before shooting towards the camera. It then shows 1 to 2 visuals of the quantum realm. Scott Lang with no suit on is shown running through a park dodging explosions. Shot of space. Thor and Valkyrie are aboard a Kree ship. Thor says, "If the stories are true, you're our universe's last hope, if such a thing even exists anymore." The next shot is an older, determined Tony Stark walking through the new S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters, which is the Avengers facility in upstate New York. He's in full S.H.I.E.L.D. attire and carrying an orange briefcase. Banner, wearing spandex, is seen running from something, looking terrified. The next shot is Ant-Man appearing out of a flash of light and landing in a desolate place. We see it from his point of view from inside his helmet. He looks left to right and to his left again and says, "What in the?" Camera focuses on Vormir and its stars. Next, a shot of Rocket and Nebula modifying some new weapons in the lab. Rocket says, "When can we try this bad boy out?" They both smile at each other and fist bump. We get our first glimpse of Iron Man in his red and gold nanotech armor. Hulk falls from the sky and lands in front of him. Thanos, in full armor, smiles. Hulk smiles back. The next shot is in Japan. War Machine, Nat, and Steve in their full Avengers gear are surrounded by the Yakuza. Hawkeye, or Ronin, walks through everybody from behind them and approaches the Avengers. There's an intense exchange of looks between Clint and Natasha. The next shot is at the Sanctum. Wong is communicating with Doctor Strange's soul via portal. It cuts to black. Gray-haired Tony Stark and Ant-Man are in a post-apocalyptic New York City. The screen flashes back and forth multiple times through multiple scenes. We see Captain Marvel floating with her fists on fire and her eyes lit up. Thanos in the Soul Stone with young Gamora screaming at him. Loki and Thor are fighting off Chitauri together, and Tony handing Steve a brand new shield in the Wakandan throne room. Cuts back to Tony and Scott. Tony opens the orange briefcase as Scott hands him an illuminated bracelet. Tony asks, "How is this even possible?" Iron Man and Ant-Man are shown traveling through the quantum realm. Tony and Scott are back in the Battle of New York from 2012. The final shot before the title reveal is an Infinity Stone